how to grow peaches from seed. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to grow peaches from seed. And let me tell you a little secret. The peaches grown from seed actually seem to do better here in our area of Florida, Zone 9B, where it can be a little bit tricky to grow peaches, but the seed-grown peaches do much better. So let's show you how to do it. It's so simple, and you're never going to look at a peach pit again without wanting to plant it. Before we continue with the video, I just want to take a quick moment to thank all of you for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. And if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. It helps our channel grow. And hit the like button. Hit the save button. Share this video with your friends. And every time you watch the videos to the end, you especially help us grow our channel. And that is going to be part of growing the dainty treats of Heavenly Farm. Stick around and see what's coming. Some exciting things in our future. I think you're going to enjoy the first step of propagating peaches, because the first thing you need to do is eat a peach that tastes delicious. This is a really good peach. There are a few things you need to do when you grow peaches from seed. Number one, you need to get a peach that will grow well in your area. So if you can get a locally grown peach, that is perfect. But don't assume just because they're sold locally that they grow locally. Even at farmers markets, always ask. Find a local farm that grows them. Or if you grow peaches from the grocery store, which you can easily do, just make sure to figure out where they have their farms. You can actually look up the company, see where the farm is located. This peach was a grocery store peach, and it was from a farm in Zone 9B, but in California. It's not the ideal candidate to grow here in Florida, but we're just going to show you how to do this. And you know what? You just never know what you get. While peaches don't grow true to seed, they do grow similar. And that is the thing about peaches. When they're seed grown, they grow fast. You can get fruit within 4 years or so, and you'll most likely get good tasting fruit. Of course, you can always end up with a mishap, but for the most part, you get some good fruit out of your peach seedlings. We can't stop planting our peach pits. Here are a few of the things that you need to grow peaches from seeds. Of course, you need some peach pits. Then you need a plastic bag with some grow medium in there. You need a pot with some grow medium, depending on which method you're going to use. You also need a nutcracker, or you can use a hammer. You need a permanent plant tag, because believe me, you will forget what you're planting when you're leaving it for so long. And then, of course, you need some sort of little shovel or spoon, whatever you need. I'm going to make an attempt at cracking these peach pits with a nutcracker. I'm going to use my grandma's old Bestemor's or Farmor's old nutcracker. It has stood the test of time, and it usually does the job. Let's give it a try. Of course, now that I'm doing it on the camera, it might not work. You want to crack it, but you want to be careful that you don't break it on the inside. I kind of like to leave the pits out for a few days just to dry out. But it is tougher than it is tougher than it looks, though. I'm trying to adjust this, but you got to be careful when you do crack it, that when it opens it doesn't go everywhere. Let's see if I got a hole in it or not. Nothing yet, really. Nope. It's a tough one. Let's try it again. I'll try to do it over the bowl here, because they do have a tendency of flying everywhere, and we don't want that. Let me lose the seed inside of this peach pit. Still nothing. I'm going to keep on working at it. Well, I do see a little crack in here, but it is just one of those things where you have to be very careful. They don't do it too hard, because these, oh, let's see, did I get something off? I just want to get it open up slightly. so I can get in there. Let's get in there. Still not opening. Still not open. Let's try it again. Oh man, I need one of those strong boys of mine. Where are they when you need them? I have called for reinforcements, but wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do it myself? I sure think so. This is how far I got, and now I have a big boy coming to help because, well, this is a young man, because I'm giving up. Well, am I giving up? Maybe. I'm going to show you another method too. Okay. Yeah, it's tricky. Trying to show off doing it one-handed.
Well, you're supposed to do one-handed.
Oh no! Okay, do you see what I mean? That seed is now gone. We might get a peach somewhere. We just don't know where because that seed flew somewhere. All right, I'm going to show you another method. Thank you for that help. Appreciate it.
Don't have me do it because I put too much power.
But here you can see, this is where the seed was supposed to be inside. So let's try another method. But this can work in controlled circumstances. Let's give the hammer a try, yeah? Come on with me and we're going to find a place to do the hammer. I'm not kidding. This happens every year. And I'm thinking maybe I don't have enough pits right here for this video. But I guess I'm going to have to eat some more peaches. Let's try the hammer method. You need to find some sort of tile, hard surface, and then, again, remember, it will fly, so be careful. If you're too strong, well, you saw what happened. But my son tried it. Okay, can we find that seed? Just loosen that seed. I'm looking. See? Look what I did. I just cracked the seed. Again, what not to do. I cracked the seed. It is gone, ruined, tossed. Try it again. So now you can see how you can do it easily. And I didn't really use much force, so let's try it. Let's try to use less force. I just want to see if I can crack it open and side. Did I get it? Oh, see? Oh, no, I broke it. I don't think that's going to work. I'm still going to plant it, but nope. One left. Then we're going to start eating some peaches. Try it again. It's hard to get it outside without flying away. See, now I'm not using a whole lot of force, and then nothing happens. And then I use too much force, and you see what happens. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, I see it. Is it a... Oh! Do you see that little tiny peach seed? Isn't it a beauty? And it is intact. I said that too fast. See it? There is a little dent in it. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I'm going to have to go get some more peaches. So, give me a second and I'll be right back. If any of you have a better method, please let me know. Seriously? Oh! Oh, folks, did you guys see that? It looks beautiful from this side, doesn't it? The question is, does it look beautiful from the other side? Yay! All right, we got one. Finally. So the end result, 2 a little bit broken and 1 intact. Well, we'll work with it. Step 2 is done. We cracked the peach pits. Well, we cracked all of them, but we only got a few peach seeds out of them. And these 3 seeds are now going to be put in a little plastic bag with some growing medium inside. We just use an organic soil mix for inside. You can use whatever you prefer. All you do is put it in the bag, close it up, make sure you write peaches on it, cover it up. Make sure they're completely covered in the soil. And the growing medium needs to be a little bit moist. Not too much, just a little bit. Now we gotta leave this bag of peach seeds in the fridge for at least 3 months. We usually just leave it over the winter, but I don't like to leave it too long because then you'll see some sprouts, and I really prefer to get them in a pot before it starts sprouting. It just feels like it does a better job when it does sprout if we've gotten them in the pot before they sprouted, if that makes any sense. And this cold stratification is especially important if you live in a warmer area, in a warmer climate where you don't have as many chill hours over the winter. If you live in a colder climate where you get a nice cold winter, you can easily just put the seeds inside a pot. I'm just going to dump these in here. Just cover them up, spread them out quite a bit. There you go. Water them in, and then don't forget the permanent plant tag, because you will forget about them. You really, truly will. You'll be like, what did I have in this pot? What did I seed in there 5 months ago? Yeah, it just put a permanent plant tag in there. Do not even try to put a semi-permanent plant tag in there because you will forget. If you are in a colder climate and you want to just leave these peach seeds in a pot, I strongly suggest you cover them up because the squirrels will go after them. You like to just use a milk crate. That usually works very well, just like that. Cover it up, and now the critters can't get in there and dig up your seeds. If you're in a cold climate, you can also just plant the peach pits without doing any of the hard work that I was doing today, breaking them apart. But if you put them in the fridge, I strongly advise that you crack the seeds first, even though, as you can see, it is quite a tedious experiment and you will lose some seeds. So really it's a personal choice. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, everything works. Growing peaches from seed is extremely easy. Just make sure to cold stratify them. I'm going to find a spot for these pea seeds, and then I'm going to show you a couple of our pea seedlings from last year. I almost forgot about this one. Oh, it's so big. Let's see if we can come out here so you can see how big it is. It's quite big. Look at this beauty. Isn't that quite a beauty? Look how big it is. And I want to take a close look at the roots. I kind of forgot about them for a while. I've added some new compost, and I'm going to leave it in this pot until next spring. And then it'll have to be either transferred into a bigger pot or preferably into the ground. Hopefully we'll have a new home for it by then, so that it can start providing food within a few years. And yes, peaches grown from seeds will grow and set fruit. And quite often they'll be delicious. So give it a try. Experiment with the kids. Make your own peach trees. What do you have to lose? Nothing, right? This is such a simple experiment. All it takes is a little time, a little effort, and then you'll be growing your own peach trees. I am sure that your kids will love it. Peach trees like full sun. But here in Florida, I would recommend that you find somewhere where it gets morning sun, and then by afternoon it gets a little bit of shade, because full sun in Florida is just a different thing. Same thing if you're in zone 9B, zone 10. Yes, you can grow peaches, but choose your location very wisely. If you're in the colder zones, give them full sun and they will thrive. Now, this method of growing peach trees from seed can also be used to grow nectarines and a bunch of other stone fruit. So give it a try. Experiment, see what you get out of it. It'll only take like around 4 years before you'll start seeing some results. And 4 years is really nothing in the grand scheme of things. The biggest thing is that you get started. And don't forget that patience is the frugal gardener's best friend. This beech tree is a seedling. It's about a year old, and today we're going to make the first cut to get it to bush out. I'm going to look at this and see, where do I want it? Where do I want to start bushing out? I want it to start bushing out right about here. So I'm just going to make a cut. It is scary to do this, but the more you do it, the less scary it becomes. There you go. And hopefully it will now start bushing out and giving us more branching at the top. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the save button, hit the share button, and make sure you check out all of the other grow your own food videos that we have here at the Dancing Treetops Family Farm. We have so many videos from growing from seed, growing from cuttings, making more plants from the plants you already have. Check out our playlist on our main YouTube channel page. Thank you for watching, and thank you for making the world a little greener.